Warning, the following broadcast contains strong opinions, playful antics, and controversial topics causing off-the-rails fun. Chances for being offended are higher than average for sensitive people. Viewer discretion is not advised. Live a little and have some fun.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Coach's Box. I don't know what episode it is. Don't really care exactly what episode it is, but we are on. We are live. We are live from La Pachanga, as you can hear in the background. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give our update right now. Nolan Arenado is hitting 327 now after having such a great series back in his original stomping grounds of Colorado. I'm pretty sure he
watched our show.
Yeah,
he probably did.
He probably didn't, but at the same time, since he's a complete disappointment by what Coach Blair was saying, he apparently took his talents to Colorado again, and
it's good.
Improved his batting average, his RBI count. He even hit a home run today, by the way.
Good deal. I heard that.
Yeah.
And, well, can I say that the pitching staff has been a huge disappointment? Maybe they are listening to tonight's show, and
I doubt
maybe
they will.
Can change it around here a little bit.
Ain't nobody listening to you, Blair.
No, especially after that. We're going to have our Nolan Arenado watch as the year goes on.
I love it.
Just so you understand
maybe
how terrible of a take that was.
If people watched, that's good.
It might have been the worst take on our show's history.
Now
maybe
he is the team leader in RBIs with 13.
Well, he was the team leader in RBIs that day, too.
Yeah, I'm
F with 5.
That's not backing up your statement.
I didn't say it was. I'm not backing up
he's
my
only
statement.
hitting 327. He's not doing what Goldschmidt's doing and hitting 364.
Yes, he is.
He's only slugging 490, but his OPS is 872. So, complete disappointment. And
turned it around. Good for him.
Oh yeah, he definitely turned it around.
Turned it around.
It's literally the worst thing you've ever said on this show.
I guarantee you it isn't the worst.
No. There's a lot worse things.
You better go back.
That's the worst. I don't know, though. It's a pretty poor take. So, anyway.
Oh, boy.
Welcome to the Coach's Box again.
Hey, that was a heck of a lot better intro than we had last week.
Who was the one who brought us in last week, Jason? Oh, it was you on your birthday. You decked out in all your stupid Lakers gear.
Lakers won, baby.
That's great. That's
Who
short-lived.
watches the NBA anymore?
Me and Dylan watched it until the game was over last night.
Your son's not a loser, but you're checked out in Lakers crap. So
hey, I just had to support the team.
LeBron fan.
Who watches the NBA?
It's playoffs. It's time to watch.
No,
only the finals is the only thing I would ever watch.
There was nothing else on. Just because you have no
conference finals are the only times that you want to start watching the NBA. The rest of it's what is this play-in thing? They think the NBA is that important? They need a play-in game like the NCAA tournament? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. By the way, Anthony Davis doesn't even know what a travel is either. I don't even know why he's complaining.
Neither does anyone in the NBA.
Well, I'm just saying, he picked his pivot foot up and moved it, I don't know, at least 7 times before the referee goes, I probably ought to call that. And he did. It was great. It was actually a travel call.
So you were watching the game?
No, I saw highlights.
Oh, okay.
I'm not watching the NBA. I told you exactly when I will pay attention to it.
Well, I got home last night after my workout, and I went downstairs, and he was watching the game, so I was like,
all right, Mr.
Let's watch it.
Had some dad-son time. I get it.
Yeah, so I watched the rest of it.
You know what?
Listen,
I even told him, I said, I can't wait till this LeBron era's done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're going to have LeBron and Bronny? and Brawny or whatever the hell his name is. Who cares?
It's just not like the Lakers of old. It's just not.
No, it's not. It's even better. It's better. It's better.
I saw someone, and I'm not going to call this person out because I really like him.
Just do it. Just do it. Call him out. Call him out.
LeBron is the GOAT after last night.
Just shut up.
Dude, he threw the ball away twice towards the end of the game that would have sealed the deal and throws it away.
Can you tell me who it is so I can have no respect for them?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Why?
I hope
well,
you
no.
Did LeBron call himself the GOAT? I mean, I would have been okay with that. I mean, that's what he normally does.
Well, I mean, when you have to call yourself the GOAT, you're not the GOAT.
Hey, do you remember Talladega Nights when they're interviewing Ricky Bobby and he's like, I'm just the best there is?
I piss excellence.
It's a big fat hairy American winning machine. I wake up every morning and piss excellence.
I just watched that the other. It was on. You saw it on TikTok recently.
Absolutely not. No, I just memorized
it was on
the movie.
there, dude.
I'm just telling you right now, the fact that he has to say that all the time, and I don't know if we talked about it before, but if you have to talk about being the greatest, you're not the greatest.
Yeah, agreed.
He is not the greatest.
I'd agree.
No. And again, you're sporting all that Lakers crap.
I got Kobe on.
Well,
that's
the only good thing.
That's the only
gets completely dissed when people talk about top 5 people.
Well, he definitely needs to be in the top 5.
He's a little polarizing at times, but
he's got 5 championships.
3 with Shaq.
That helps.
That helps.
Definitely did.
Shaq helps, especially at that point in time.
Agreed.
Shaq was pretty good.
Well, they were arguing. I forget who it was. I saw on a sports show that Shaq. Oh, it was the bald guy that everyone gives a lot of. Richard Jefferson.
Yeah, Richard.
He was saying that Shaq.
He's very well dressed.
He said Shaq was and still is, the most dominant player to ever play the game.
Maybe for his position, him and Wilt are pretty close.
He's saying that's what he was really saying, I think.
To ever play the game?
Yeah,
that's a bold statement, Cotton.
The strongest, the fastest for his size, all that stuff.
Now, are we talking about Shaq at the end, or are we talking about Shaq in Orlando, maybe into Los Angeles?
Shaq at the end looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
True.
When he was in that Celtics jersey, a hell of a lot of green. That was one fat leprechaun.
I got your pick and roll right here. I'm going to absorb you.
He was huge.
Get into me.
Oh, jeez.
I'll tell you what, though, Shaq does some awesome stuff, man.
Well, the fact that he spent $72,000 at Walmart is pretty amazing.
I agree.
I mean, he's a good dude. There's no doubt about it. He's just a good dude.
Awesome, man.
But then you look at somebody like Shaq, who represents the NBA and everything it stands for, it should stand for, and being an ambassador and selfless. And then you look at LeBron, who's all about LeBron and all about his crap. Oh, yeah, he started school great. But you know what? And when we're talking about basketball, no. Once the decision happened, that was like strike one. And then once he went back to Cleveland because of what he wanted to do, it's strike two. And then just the fact that he talks about himself
in everyone to see how great he was.
He talks about himself in third person.
The GOAT. I mean,
he does do that.
When I won that championship in Cleveland, when I won.
No, when Kyrie hit the shot after you blocked the shot, that was it. Good job. Yeah.
Boy, how crappy is Kyrie?
How crappy the Mavericks. Now they're investigating if they were tanking.
They were.
What would you do? I would lose. We're trying to get the Blues to lose. Come on, man. By the way, they are losing right now to the Stars.
They are?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like 4-2, I think.
It was 4-2 last time I saw.
Same here.
Yeah, so great. That's good. That's a plus. Zach doesn't have any idea what we're talking about. He said hockey. Well, okay. So Zach, who's not on they got a baseball game tonight.
Oh, that game's long over now.
No, it's not. It's probably going to extra innings.
They don't have
it's a JV game.
They ain't got lights.
They don't have no lights out at Grandview, do they?
Oh, I don't know. Shoot, I didn't even know. I'm looking at these lights thinking it's still light outside.
Well, these lights are my eyes.
They are
right.
That is a no-brainer.
Just saying. So we'll jump right into the Cardinals. You know, took 2 or 3 from the Colorado Rockies. Pitching was still really terrible.
Oh gosh,
not our bullpen.
Terrible. Bullpen's great. They did a good job.
You see our bullpen stats? They put it on the screen today when I was on the elliptical watching the game.
No.
And
The game started during school hours, Jason.
no, it was. I
Oh,
watched
okay.
the end of the game. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right,
I didn't get
whatever.
to the gym till 3:30. I had a meeting. I told you I was in a meeting.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I was like, hey, no, can't do that. Anyway, go ahead.
And
Tell your story.
they showed the bullpen like 13 innings, 13 Ks over whatever amount of innings it was. But they were lights out in this series.
Yeah, but man, it just, I mean, Michael's what, a 10.08? Golly, all right.
No, our starting pitching sucks.
Well,
He's supposed to be our ace
except
right now.
Flaherty was awesome.
Flaherty didn't do too bad. Only threw
Yeah, he wasn't
85
bad.
pitches. He had 6 Ks and 1 earned run, 1 walk, and he's got a 1.76 ERA. So that's good. It's a contract year. So
Yeah,
that's why he's pitching
That's a good
pitching
point.
better. He didn't get the win today. Palante got the win.
Or pitching, period.
Well, it is what it is. Verhagen came in and did something that nobody else does. Oh wait, yeah, they do. He gave up runs, but they battled back in the game before,
Hey, Kevin,
which is great.
Kevin's giving you some hockey.
What's he saying now?
He said the Blues can win tonight, and tomorrow they get a better draft pick
If
from
they
one of
win?
the trades.
Oh yeah.
They probably get the 28th if they lose both, and the 20-21st if they win both.
And no, I am not trusting Riley's statistical homework when it comes to baseball
No,
or
because
any.
he said Arenado sucked.
Yeah, basically,
I didn't say sucked.
He's the biggest disappointment.
He was a disappointment.
If you say someone's a
But he changed-
disappointment, they suck.
I never say that.
Yeah, I mean that kind of.
I don't specify that. You specified
You sound
that
like
for me.
Hey, you sound like a politician.
You're the one that
you know,
said
maybe I
we
am.
need
I don't
to them.
Why don't
You specify it.
No, I didn't. I did
Is your
not.
next
Never.
job going to be the White House press secretary because you're trying to spin some crap?
Boy, he does. Oh, sorry, she.
Yeah.
He does.
Whoa!
He does kind of sound like her.
Some people that are watching this show may think I'm a politician. I don't know.
He did try to run for
I did.
what? What'd you run for again?
Board of Alderman.
No, how'd that go?
How'd that go?
I lost.
No.
Loser.
Political career
14
is
votes.
now over.
Political career
14
shots.
Maybe you should have done a better job of campaigning.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
That's what happened.
And is what it is.
Man, who was your campaign manager? You better fire her, Sam Blair.
It was me.
Oh, it was you?
fired myself.
Maybe you should have
Hired somebody, huh?
yeah, or just said, "Hey, you want to do this?" There you go.
I should have hired Kenny Waller, man. He's big viewer of the show.
Well, then you should have done it.
I should have.
What a loser!
I do win some elections.
He does. He does.
He's a winner.
He wins no matter what.
He gave me a shirt. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah,
It's red.
Oh, I wear it.
It is red.
It's bright red. It's
I'm not
It's a
wearing it.
great color.
Is it?
It's way better than that purple. Oh, sorry, dark blue. You got on.
Yeah, you just shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Blair looks like he's got a Pius shirt on. Is there something you can tell us?
a little red in there, buddy.
my bad.
Okay, so
I thought there was something you had to tell us.
is that your baseball team
Yes,
that you
it
coach?
is,
What's
yes.
the Diamond name of
The
it?
Diamond Stars.
Diamond Stars.
Okay, the question is how many of those kids are a disappointment too?
None of them.
Well, if they're hitting 308, second on the team RBIs, you suck.
Terrible.
I'm never going to tell a 13-year-old kid he's a disappointment.
But you'll tell a 30-year-old man
Yes,
that
I
he's
will.
a disappointment. He's going to be a future Hall of Famer.
He's going to make millions, and that's what's going to happen.
He's a future Hall of Famer.
He's going to make millions.
He's,
and
he's
I
not
can
going to
tell
get
him
his little traveling team ring for winning a tournament. No. He's getting gold gloves.
that. Good for him.
Gold gloves. And you're telling me he's a disappointment.
He might be the best third baseman to ever play the game.
He's
before
at
it's
the
said and
top
done.
5
He
best
definitely will
third
be defensively.
baseman.
I agree.
Top 5 of all time best third baseman. But he's a disappointment.
For defensively, absolutely, he will be.
Top 5.
His offense.
It doesn't even matter.
He's in the top 5 in home runs for just in Colorado.
Oh, beat a dead horse. Beat a dead horse.
Your baseball take is awful. I talked to Zach. Zach says that was just a dumb take.
Well, that's Zach. Zach don't even show up in the show. Why are we going to listen to him?
He's an assistant.
He's not even here.
He's
That
coaching
is a good
baseball.
point. Well, we were
not-
coaching basketball.
We were here
Yeah.
every show.
It's different when it's baseball.
Oh, shoot.
He's an assistant there, too. What's wrong with that?
I want to say, last show, he was scouting a baseball game. Pius
Oh, listen,
couldn't practice,
I'm not defending him.
and he was not here.
not defending him. He ain't here. Give a rat's ass. I don't care. Let's move on.
But
Done.
if you're not here, you are fair game.
Oh, that is true.
So speaking of, where's Jim?
Oh,
Jim
Big
who?
on the elliptical.
Big time Jim Powers.
He's Casper number 2.
Have we? When's the last time we seen him on a show?
Boy, it's been a hot minute.
Gosh, it's been a while.
I don't know.
He's been hanging out with Danny Mac.
Where were we at? Were we here? Last
Might have
time?
been.
I don't think he ever came to Pius.
No.
We were in Pius since like October.
I know.
that's what it is.
Think fellow private school guy would
Oh,
show
you know
up.
what? He was on our one we did
The Zoom, wasn't it?
Zoom.
Was it?
That was the last time. he was on.
Zoom.
That was a good show.
Was it? Do you remember it?
And a
I
boom,
do.
boom. Just
Oh, I'm
shake your
surprised you remember that. Wait,
That
Are
was
you
a
okay
great-
over there?
It was great.
You do a little salt and pepper?
boat. I couldn't help it.
It's got Weston down
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Donna Blair's watching.
Oh, you better hush up now. Because I'll be in trouble.
He had the worst take ever, Miss
Worst take ever.
Worst.
What Little League
I'm
experience
not gonna-
did he have growing up?
It was just
I'm not
garbage.
going to lie. My mom has sent me a message every single time that Arenado gets a hit. Hey, just want to let you know.
Yes! good job,
Good
Miss
job,
Blair.
Miss Blair.
So I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to throw her under the bus like that. She
threw you under the bus.
She did.
Then backed up.
But I'm not going
That's
to throw
awesome.
Mom under the bus. That's never a
me,
good thing.
me and Chris would never throw you under the bus.
No, you're right. You never would.
definitely would not do
Never, never.
But I will say, I mean, the offense woke up. I mean, Bro Neal had a good day today.
Roneel hit one.
Yep.
A ton.
Yeah. Yeah. He hit
You know
far.
what? The air is thin, so he was able to hit it further.
True.
It was still crushed.
He crushed that thing. It was dead center field, wasn't it?
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, I might have had, while I was dishing out 40 detentions today,
Hey.
I did have the TV on just to see it. Got to hear Chip Carey's call. It was a good call.
It was on Disney Plus. I
No,
think.
it wasn't.
Oh.
It was on Bally Sports.
So it was on Bally because but Disney Plus. Yeah. But,
I haven't had Disney Plus on in my TV in a long
Oh,
time.
your prescription.
how about
A prescription?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandpa. That's exactly right.
how about Gorman?
Gorman got a hold of one. Hey,
Was he the one that was 460?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he crushed it.
Dead center, I guess.
No. I think it was right center field.
He hit one today. It was nice. I mean,
Hey, why is he? We got to play him all the time. Play him
yeah, he needs to play all the time.
all the time. Needs at bats.
I wasn't.
Yes.
I wasn't upset to see Hedman on the bench today.
Had a
I don't-
good game yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I gotta play him. You gotta play the younger guys. If you're gonna have Gorman on there, you're gonna have Walker. By the way, did Walker get a hit today?
Yes, sir.
Did he get a hit?
12-game hitting streak.
I mean,
baby.
One more,
Listen,
and I think
And it was a broken bat.
Yep, he did.
Yep.
He's hitting 319. Is he a disappointment too?
Did I see the stat line today that come across on ESPN that said that 13 games is the most ever by a rookie
Yep.
consecutive?
Yep.
So
Oh, come on, kid.
So it's like this. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I was wrong. I said that he would not be in the opening day lineup. I'll admit it.
I didn't think he would be
I
either.
didn't think
we'd
it would
start
be.
the clock.
I didn't think it would. I didn't think he'd be in there because DeWitt's such a cheapskate,
true.
and
True.
Ollie was gonna do some stupid managerial stuff, and you know what? Walker's proven that he belongs. He's hit safely in his first 12 games, and he's hitting 319 though. That on the Mendoza line, that's really good. On the Blair line, it's really it's not very good.
That's all right.
It's okay.
Disappointing.
I mean,
Disappointment.
Listen, Ichiro hit 357 his rookie year, so that's the bar. So there's
not
there's
everybody.
Walker.
Not everybody can beat Tony Gwynn here.
Well, and Ichiro was 27 when he was a rookie, and he was also MVP that year. So
Dude,
Walker has the bar set really high for him.
And Walker, if you watch, and everyone interacting with him, and like him interacting with all the other players, dude, it just seems like it's a great fit. It just seems, it seems great.
How do you feel about him wearing Tavares' number?
It's kind of odd.
It is weird.
I like it. I don't like bad omens. I wish somebody good would wear Darryl Kyle's number. Because you just want to, like, it's not retired. So wear it. And if you're a baller, ball out, honor it. Great. Let's do that. Instead of just being like, oh, 18, woo, spooky. No. It was a tragedy. Oscar Taveras would be a Cardinal forever.
Yeah.
Well, he probably would have been.
Yeah. And sweet swing, great player.
And we only got like the most sample size. Of it.
Yeah.
We didn't get very
just
much,
enough
that's
to
true.
be like, oh, So Jordan Walker, I like how he said, he's like, I felt like the number was calling to me. I was like, whoa, that's kind of creepy. But anyway, hey, way to
Man,
represent.
it is kind of creepy, but
Way to represent.
Man,
go out there and
he is balled out.
Do your job, man.
I just like
your job is to hit the baseball really
I think
hard.
it was when Gorman hit his to go up 6-4 today, and they pictured the dugout. And dude, how excited Walker was in the dugout, and it's just. It's great. It's great. I'm glad they did it. I totally agreed with you on it. I didn't think they would start the clock.
Yeah.
Thank God they did.
And now Mason Wynn's starting to hit in AAA.
Yes.
But you gotta let him sit down there unless you decide you're going to do something with Edmund or Donovan. And you know what? I mean, you can't. You can't. As much as I want to see Mason Wynn,
Donovan plays everywhere.
Yep. Utility at the max.
If anybody's getting moved, it's going to be Edmund.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I know.
It is just because. But again, Edmund can play anywhere too. They played him in the outfield before.
Yeah. What happens when DeYoung comes back?
Who?
DeYoung. I mean,
Who are you talking about?
Are you like anytime we talk about baseball this year, just going to say stupid shit?
Hi, my name's Riley Blair, and I make bad takes on baseball.
I'm just asking
Hi,
a
Riley. It's like you're at the Bad Takes Anonymous.
I'm just asking a question. I mean,
What? It's a
Mo and him
bad
are like
question.
this. Mo and him are like this.
Who?
So, DeYoung.
No, they're not.
They're tight.
Employer.
They're
Has
still
nothing to do
still
with
pretty
it.
tight.
No.
What are you insinuating?
I'm just really curious to see what happens when he comes back.
No, I can tell you, Taylor Motter goes down. Good. Okay, great. Now you're
you
not
gonna play
curious.
him over those two?
Taylor Motter. I got options with him. Goodbye.
Yeah, he's going down.
Bye bye.
Oh, I'm fine with that. But
Yeah.
you're going to play him
No.
over those other two.
I'm gonna.
He'll play him every once in a while and he'll pinch hit.
brother.
He is a little bit of pop off the.
He can play.
bench.
He can play short. He can play third.
Yeah.
You can probably play him at second. And I can. He's a right hand hitter. I can pinch hit him. I can play him on rest days. And if he's hitting well, then I get something for him. I might get a relief pitcher and my soda machine filled for a year. That's a win. Or wait for it, a player to be named later and cash. You give me a bag of cash for that piece of crap player. He's a great dude. Great dude.
I'll take it.
Bad player, great dude.
It's a shame because I thought he would be good.
He overthinks. He's a Stanford guy. I don't want to talk about California, how stupid some of that stuff is, but he's a Stanford guy, and he's going to overthink some stuff.
Ooh, getting political.
I'm not getting political. They
This
just
show
do
never
some-
gets political.
Absolutely not. We do
No
not. We do not
way.
have political takes here.
No, sir.
Not at all. If you are a liberal, I'm sorry. If you're a conservative, I'm kind of sorry. That's
I'm
it.
sorry for everyone. This
I don't-
world's
I-
gone to.
Now, personally, I don't care. I don't care who. Just don't vote blue. That's just me. You can take that however you want.
Oh, this
Listen,
guy.
pious blue. That's cool. You talk about red, herky red. Yeah, great. Don't care. You can take it
we're
however
black,
you
black
want.
and red.
Great. I don't care.
We definitely go black
Just
first.
pointing it out.
Black cats.
Black and red.
I don't
Not
care.
red and black.
You know, Crystal City's got black and red too.
They are red and
Red
black.
and black.
Is it listed first?
I
Yes.
worked there for 10 years.
Great.
Yes.
You know
Red
what?
first.
Hey, I'm only reach in my pocket and tell
Even
you how
though
many
Hornets
carries
are not red, are they?
Oh, they could be in different countries.
That's true.
I don't know. I'm just making that up.
There is red hornets.
Is there though?
There is red hornets.
How do you know?
There is red hornets.
Is it?
Oh,
Did you look that?
I am not going to.
Did you look that up in the same place you found Arenado's stats last week?
Siri, are
Everything
there
that
red
comes out of my mouth,
hornets?
you guys are going to say, huh? That's how it is. All right.
Oh,
all
wait,
right,
there's some
all
in
right.
Illinois,
Yeah.
right?
Might be.
Red bud.
You're not
They're
allowed-
in red bud.
You're not allowed to be red in Illinois.
In red.
Illinois.
Socialist Republic of Illinois.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just telling you, brought it
Well,
up.
I mean, if you want to commit secondary murder, that's the place to be.
I can't hold you. Here, let you go. Although in St. Louis, it's not much different.
Evidently not.
It's not much different. By the way, if you're trying to cross the street in St. Louis, be very careful. Look both ways a couple times. You never know what person who should be in jail
That was
is
such
going to
a
run a red light.
Such a tragedy.
It was
Miserable.
It was, and it's awful because
Poor kid.
that you're not even from the area. You're not even from the state, and you're coming here just to play a sport, and somebody absolutely changes your life because somebody didn't do their job. Sorry, I don't care. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
I would agree.
And frankly, it's just a bunch of BS.
Sad.
It just is.
Very
It's a bunch
sad.
of BS. The fact that happened to that poor kid. And
Yeah.
if you don't know, you got to Google it. I don't know what to tell you. A girl who played volleyball who now lost both of her legs because somebody should have been in jail. Should have been in jail.
And he had so many charges.
Multiple times.
Like, 50. Should have been under house arrest, something like that. But you know what? Hey, it's cool. That's cool.
Crazy.
Sorry, when we talk about kids and things like that, that pisses me off.
I'd agree.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's tragic.
Anything that comes to do with that just pisses me off. Especially having a daughter.
I got him fired up.
I don't care.
I'd say so.
Do what you can. I don't
Girl
care.
dad.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yes, Kevin, Murfreesboro's mascot
oh my gosh,
is the
Kevin
Red
has
Devils.
nothing better to do but Google mascots in Illinois.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if he's doing this much, he should have showed up.
I don't know.
And the Effingham mascot is the Flaming Hearts. He is correct.
Flaming Hearts?
Flaming Hearts.
Well, I guess it could be worse.
Wow.
You know.
Kevin, never mind. I'll leave that one alone. Jeez. So hey, but Dion coming back doesn't mean a damn thing.
I cannot believe you even.
I mean,
I'm just throwing
you
some stuff
talk-
out there.
yeah,
I
there's
have
some
to- I have
stuff,
to
all
fill in-
right.
I have to fill
Hey,
in for
Zach,
Zach
are
because
you
he always
okay?
throws that stuff in there. And
well, he does throw some stupid crap
Just
out
to
there
stir
too.
the pot. He's trying
But
to stir the pot.
your crap with the baseball is bad right now.
gosh.
Yeah, you need to read a book.
No, I do.
Or something.
I do. I need to read a book.
Don't you coach baseball or something?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Hey, Diamond Stars parents, you might want to think.
Oh god.
How much does it cost to play on that team?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't speak numbers.
they ain't no kidding.
That ain't no kidding.
That ain't no kidding at
Those
all.
numbers are disappointing.
I mean, baseball's a game of stats and numbers, and what you said last week made absolutely no sense, and everybody who heard it is now dumber. But hey,
That's good because we only had like 6 people watching last week.
no,
so-
we had a couple more. We had some Chinese people.
That's all right, we had-
because
hey,
any of
yeah.
our numbers are fake.
Yeah, they did.
Hey,
They
by the way,
watched.
all of you viewers, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Streamline Sports, you're all fake,
Yes.
as we've been told.
Don't comment on our show
Don't
because
comment.
you'll be called fake.
Yep, you're called fake.
Sorry.
That's the way it is. And we're killing the market.
Yeah.
By the way, all of you guys are getting to watch free of charge. You're welcome.
Always
Free.
and
free,
forever.
free.
Free.
So, I don't know. I think. Hey, who do they got next? Who do the Cardinals have next in the series? Who's the next series?
Do we come
We didn't do our homework.
back home? I think?
No, we didn't. We didn't look it up.
We are coming home, but I forget who we have.
No, I think it's like the Pirates,
It is the Pirates, yes.
and
Sir.
I think it's away.
It is
sure?
the Pirates. It's the Pirates.
Is it? You
Yep.
sure?
I will bet money how much you want to put on it.
Oh,
It is the Pirates.
I called the Pirates.
Yeah, 'cause
Why would I bet
I
against
gave away
it?
tickets for Tuesday, but that's next week. That won't be the Pirates, I guess. That's
Okay, the Cardinals
Cincy
are
or
playing
Arizona.
at home. I was
Friday.
wrong.
Friday
they
at
have
home.
the Pirates
No,
and
they
then
play tomorrow.
Arizona,
They play tomorrow.
and then it's Arizona. I think
think.
next, right?
Yeah, tomorrow 6:45.
Yep.
Tomorrow 6:45 and then 7:15 on Friday.
They got two winnable series right here. I mean, they're in a good spot.
Pirates and the Diamondbacks. Next. Then we go to Seattle.
Thank you, Waller. Thank you.
Jordan Montgomery's pitching. I like the odds.
Well, yeah, we can't throw.
Who?
Well, we can't can't throw.
Jake Woodford.
No, oh, God, no.
I mean, his ERA is 9. 9.
no.
That's a good score if you're bowling, but not if you're pitching.
I mean, I don't care who you put out there. Bring someone up.
How about Steven Matz?
Not a fan.
I'm not a fan of anybody right now.
Steve and Matt, we are very
We
much
already know that.
Wait, who is not a disappointment? Who's not a disappointment?
I don't know.
Well, Jordan Walker.
No, you got to have a better take than that. I don't know does not count.
Okay, Goldie's not a disappointment.
Why?
Walker's not a disappointment. I mean, yeah, he's got 12 in a row.
Wait, you have no take.
I don't think Contreras is a disappointment.
He's 0 for his last 14.
I don't think his stat line defensively. I don't think he's doing a bad job behind the plate.
He had a pass ball wall today, actually.
Okay.
A lot of the runner to advance, and the runner actually scored.
Yeah, he hasn't looked great.
No, not behind the plate.
All right. You guys.
Kisner looks better behind the plate. Oh,
Well,
that
but
hurt to say.
He can't.
That really hurt to
he
say.
He can't hit a lick.
Well, you know. Hey, Contreras is 0 for 5, by the way, today.
Okay.
0 for 5.
All right.
He did score a run, so
I didn't
he
watch
has
today's
unofficial-
game, so I can't tell you that.
Well, sure you can. It's called the
Well, I haven't
ESPN
had time
app.
to look at all that.
Wait, do you
What
think I sit there and do extra homework or something about
Well,
this?
you just looked it up right now. I didn't have time for
right
that.
now I did.
I didn't care.
We know you don't care, Blair.
Hey,
I mean, this is the first time you've been here 5 minutes before the show. I mean, you know,
bull.
First time you've been here a little early.
You're full of molasses. I'm gonna look at your way.
Hey, all I'm going to say is this show got set up in 40 minutes, so it's just the way it
really?
is.
Less than 40 minutes.
Guys with college degrees, and it took us
3
40
guys,
minutes.
college degrees, 40 minutes.
Less than 40 minutes because we ate for the last 15.
Well, I didn't eat that. It only took me like 5 minutes to eat.
But I'm just saying, the last 15 minutes we sat down here and ate.
I'm just saying, too.
So it only took us about 25 minutes, really.
I mean, I worked up an appetite, and I was thirsty.
Is it hot in here? 'Cause
It's
I
very
feel
hot. It's very hot.
Well, we're going to go to break because we got to pay some bills.
Yes, Blair
And,
is crabby today. These
Speaking of
guys will
paying
shut
bills,
up.
any of you business owners out there want to pick us up? We'd love that.
$25 a month, man. Jason, send us to break if you don't mind.
Hey, you're watching the Coach's Box on Off the Rails Media.
Be right back.
I'm those fries you've been craving. I'm hot, and I'm steamy, and oh man, do I smell delicious. I'm calling your name. Oh, Doug. Doug. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, paying for these repairs may be tough to swallow.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
And Barnhart welcomes back the 2-pound pork steak special every Thursday. Kids eat free every Tuesday, and all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day, all day, only at Case and Bucks and Barnhart, home of over 55 appetizers. Learn more at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
Question about my listing price?
Updating listing to Lizard Heights.
No, listing price.
Wizard Kites.
Can I talk to a real human agent, please?
Are you tired of high school sports behind a paywall? Then you need to check out A Maritime Sports, your high school sports source. We at Maritime pride ourselves on covering sports with student athletes as our main interest and putting a spotlight on them. You can check out our articles, photo galleries, and much, much more, all for free. So check out Maritime Sports at our website, maritimesports.net.
Welcome back to our second segment of the Coach's Box.
That was good.
That was very professional. Now, a subject we've been talking about a little bit, and I thought it was very interesting. And in our group chat, there's a lot of interesting things that go on sometimes.
Give the credit where credit's due on this, by the way.
Well, who is it?
Oh my gosh, Jason! Did you not?
Barry.
Jeff Barry.
Okay, Jeff Barry.
Sent us a message on our...
Who actually watches our show.
Which is cool. And he sent a message and said how watered down playing college sports has become. It's almost like it's a normality anymore rather than an accomplishment. And got us kind of going back and forth a little bit. And so we thought it'd be a good subject to kind of talk about today.
Explain it a little bit more, Jason. Give me some adjectives and stuff like that.
You know, you got kids that maybe average 4 points a game getting college scholarships to go play college basketball.
What's wrong with that?
Or are they scholarships?
Yeah, I mean, and how much are these scholarships that they're really getting, you know? They may not even have started 3 years in high school and they're going to college to play.
It's true.
I mean, it just seems that these schools kind of have a racket of, hey, we want to get as many kids here as we can. I mean, kind of like a business.
It's definitely is a business.
So, I mean, it's to reiterate Jeff's point, and just so everybody knows, Jeff used to be a head boys basketball coach. He's been a referee for a long time now, and is one of our better referees in the state. You know how much I love officials, since Jason likes to point that out, how much I love officials. But he brings up a really good point. He said that, you know, we have kids who sign to play college basketball or any other sport, as a matter of fact, and they might not be like the best of players, but these colleges recruit the kids, they give them scholarships, especially when they're really good academically.
Yes, academic.
Not so much the athletic parts, so that way they boost their GPA, and it's kind of like, hey, we're bringing that guy in. Oh, that really helps. And but then you look at it from that standpoint, and those kids and their parents think that they're God's gift to everything because they're college players at that point. So what's you guys' take on that?
Well, I played college football.
Did you? I didn't know.
And even back then, that was 1994. And we recruited, we may show up with 150 or so kids to start, right? And then you look around a week later, and we're down to like 110. Wow. Then you look around a month later, and then we only got about 85. Wow. So they give a ton of scholarships. We had a JV team back then, even in the 90s. And I went to Central Methodist, which was now cost you like $33,000 to go there. And if you get there, they want to get you there and then get you wrapped up, and hopefully that you'll stay. And that's a lot of revenue for that college for 4 or 5 years.
What do they get you wrapped up in? A blanket?
Well, you know what I mean. They get you into the college, you get started, and then they hope that maybe you'll stay. And I think we also brought up, parents are so used to paying for their kids to play sports anyway. So college may be turning into a little bit of that also.
Well, how do you think that... Go ahead, Blair. Give me your take.
So you go back and you look. We've all been in this profession for 20 years or so.
5 minutes. Ask anybody.
And you take it back and you look at over the last 20 years. You just take out the last three. Take out the last three. Those 17 years, how many college athletes has been signed under your helm? And you think about that. Take out the last three, and out of the 17 other years, how many kids have been signed to play college ball? And I go and think about it. I had 0 until 3 years ago, and now I've had 4. So, I think it's times are changing when it comes to. Is it a money grab? Is it a money opportunity to get those kids involved in athletics at the college level because maybe there's not enough students?
I can remember when I got on campus and we were, going through football drills and blah, blah, blah. And when we first get there, it's just us and the volleyball girls, and that's about it. Was on campus
early.
In my first year there, everybody's talking about, they were all district this, all metro, blah, 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 blah. There are a couple kids that didn't even start for their high school team there.
Whoa.
At college, going to try to play college sport.
They didn't get a scholarship. They were trying to walk on and play. Or are you saying they got a scholarship back then?
Some of them had partial scholarships in some way.
Athletics, academics.
Maybe $1,000 here for athletics, but then they were probably a really good student.
Okay.
Which also helped.
Sure it did. Absolutely it did.
I mean, it's, I see all these kids going to Missouri Baptist or to some other schools around here, and it's expensive, man.
Very expensive.
If you're not getting a good full ride, or if you're not getting Pell Grants or whatever, I mean, we're looking at what it's going to cost us just to send my son to Mizzou, and I'm like, holy crap.
At that point,
out of pocket,
at that point, you just have to see how much yen it'll cost.
How much what?
Yen. Overtake the dollar. Don't you pay attention? Anyway.
No, I haven't heard anything about the yen.
Okay. Social studies teacher. So
I'm not teaching current events right now.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Right now, I just got done with the Cold War,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I got a really good assignment that I was going to put in, but we had COVID happen. And,
for Cold War?
No. The kind of like American history contemporary. So, okay, I'll just say it. I don't care. We're on. The song by Billy Joel, "We Didn't Start the Fire."
Great song.
Great song.
Yeah. We didn't start the fire.
Yeah, so yeah, that same one. So, the basis behind, and I know we're like way off topic.
Way off topic.
Don't care. So the basis behind that was
McVey's not here.
And he should. I actually gave this lesson to him. He probably won't use it because he's a loser.
Is this American history lesson?
Yeah, it's American history.
I need this, dude.
Okay, so just let me know. So somebody was talking to Billy Joel and said, he was. They were talking about things that were happening. This is in the '80s, late '80s, and he's talking about you haven't really experienced a whole lot. There's a lot going on right now, like especially with the fall of the Soviet Union, things like that. And he goes, "No, I've lived through this." And he started recounting everything from back when he was born. and all the things. Well, then a couple of them started rhyming, and all those events, he's like, oh, wait, I could actually write a song to this. And that's how he put it together. So the lesson that I was going to have kids do, but then, COVID and da-da-da-da, was they had to come up with events during, and write maybe a couple lines or something like that to We Didn't Start the Fire, but during their own lifetime. So start at whatever year they were alive, come up with these and make it just kind of rhyme and just write it. Now, if you wanted the extra points, you would record yourself singing it. Whoa. Bam. And that was like one of the end of the semester things.
That'd be fun to watch.
And
that would be interesting.
And
it would be.
Because there's a lot of stuff. We can all think of some interesting things that happen in our lifetime, but then to make it rhyme and go on like that.
I was watching live when the spaceship blew up.
Yeah.
I was I think third or fourth grade. We're all sitting there, and our teacher freaked.
Really?
Turned the TV off, and yeah, man, it was crazy.
See? But see, I think that'd be a cool assignment.
Or when the Berlin Wall came down,
Yeah.
I was in or might have been right around getting ready to be.
Yeah, I was in kindergarten. But go ahead.
Shut the hell up.
So back to our topic.
Well, what was
back to our topic.
All right, so
what's
sorry.
your take on this? I haven't heard your
Well,
take.
I was just saying, I never
Go
really
ahead.
gave a take. I just said,
yeah, you were
even
hanging on the fence.
even back in the 90s, it was like that. And I believe that they want to get as many kids as they can in that college. I saw this thing just recently on TikTok. How this guy said,
TikTok.
he said, college, it's a big scam in business. He was talking about owning a house is a big scam, and you shouldn't even own a house. All this stuff.
Where are you going to live? I don't know.
Don't hear.
But college is. I don't know that going to college has to be the end all. I don't know that everyone needs to now.
Okay. I don't know. Do you want my take?
Yeah, I do.
Give it. Okay.
I want it. Let's hear it.
You sure?
Yes.
It could be bad.
That's
could be
okay.
polarizing.
I'm
It's
sure
your
it
take.
can't be any worse than it.
That's true.
It could be a disappointment, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You set the bar so damn high.
Oh my god! I still can't believe you said it.
I can't either. I mean, yes and no, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of kids that didn't end up playing college sports, even though they got the scholarship. So there's a lot of times where kids, they do the signing thing, they sign a letter of intent, they show up, and let's be honest, they wash out. And it's really unfortunate because sometimes either those places are not for them, or they're not attuned to that college life.
Job?
Well, that's one. But
Yeah,
let's look at it like this. Before Huddle, before you had ready access to film, how many guys do you know that were the biggest fish in their pond at their school because they were volume scorers, and they end up going to a college and they can't play a game where they have to share the ball. They're used to having the ball all the time, and they don't ever pan out because that's the style that they have to play at that level. And who's to say that's not the same for some of these other guys? Now, you have Huddle, you have film, you have opportunities to see these kids play, but in the same context, you have kids who aren't ready for that kind of, like you said, a job. You have to go and play the job. You have to go and play, and you have to do it all the time. And we're going to go lift this time. We're going to practice this time. Then you're going to have to watch film, or you're going to have to do this. And they're not ready. They never did that. They just like, hey, man, I just put the jersey on, went to practice, picked up the ball, did this, did that. And they're not ready for that kind of life, or they're not a good fit. And instead of
With that lifestyle.
yeah, and so I'm like, I'm just going to be done with it, or I'm just going to go ahead and go to college. Now, you said that you had how many kids have played college ball that played for you?
Total now?
Total.
4.
So I'm up to 3. And the first one that I had was a kid who actually walked on to Fontbonne whenever I was my first year coaching. And he probably doesn't watch the show. didn't think that he was a college player in that sense. He was 6'4", and he could play a little guard, but there's a level of are you that good to play? Now, great for him, and I don't know if he ever even cracked the varsity. He played JV ball, right, which is what a lot of them do to get you on the program, to raise their GPA, to do all the stuff, and I think that's a big part of it. All these Division II, NAIAs, Division III, they got JV teams. I had one who just recently played for me at St. Pius, played JV ball. Now he's not playing, but he played, but didn't finish. He's not finishing. He'll be a senior this coming year. And then there's Nager, and that's it. And he is getting to play.
Well, I've 8 years at Herky as a head coach, and Gabe's my first.
Yeah, I mean the thing is
it's hard.
It's hard to play. You tell kids all the time, and I've told many of kids that I've coached when they say, "Well, I want to play college ball." I think it's easier today.
Are you ready for that?
I think it's easier today because of what I said. I think the availability of film, because there's somebody who can see your skills based on how many films and say, we can plug that guy in and let him play, and you might develop. There's some late bloomer kind of basketball players. I've known guys who are actually better after they've left high school because they continue to play, and all of a sudden they mature, they get bigger, stronger, grow. And they
sounds like Scottie Pippen, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, he's a good example of a guy like that. But then there's also
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, he grew a little bit, and he was okay.
He's all right.
He's just okay. He's in the Hall of Fame. He didn't even average double figures. So there's all kinds of those examples too, and I think today's world makes it easier because you can see that. There's also, like you said, colleges as a business. They're trying to raise their GPA. They're trying to get a quota. They're trying to whatever they're trying to do, and they'll throw that out there and say, "Well, we'll give you 5, but you got to pay 25." Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a college basketball player now.
I went and played college football, and my scholarship wasn't really high, and I had decent academics, and my parents had to pay quite a bit of money for me to go to school, and I took out a hefty loan. Yep. But I did get the experience for it. Actually, I redshirted. So 5 years I was in the football program at Central Methodist. And it's funny that you're talking this way, and this isn't me bragging about myself, but Warren Hayes wrote an article back when I graduated, right when I was getting ready to graduate from college. And the article was very eerie, similar to this conversation. It was kudos to Jason Jarvis for actually finishing what he started, because many area county athletes do not finish.
Wow.
Like, it was basically...
Is that a compliment or
it wasn't like
backhanded compliment?
It wasn't like he... I don't know exactly how he worded it. I have the article at home. But...
Jason didn't suck as bad as other people. Congratulations,
well, no, he was just saying that... It even said, a lot of athletes go, but they don't finish. Like, they go and start, and then they find out how it really is to play college sports, and then they just never finish. And it was a really good article, but it was just about it. Dude, it's a mindset, man. And I participated in one win as a varsity starter, and I started 2.5 years basically. My sophomore year, I started the last 3 games, and I started quite a few my junior year, and then I started every game but the first game my senior year. Participated in one win. It took a lot sometimes to go to practice, man. We were bad, and college is different, man.
And they don't realize you can't be soft one day. Like, you can't take one day off and be soft and think that that's going to get
my junior year. I practiced all week, right? And we had this guy from Florida. He was big. He was fast. He wouldn't practice all week. I'd practice with the first team all week. Game day, I wasn't starting. He was.
Well, of course.
And so, yeah, I mean, it's just a different thing. Going to play college ball, no matter if it's basketball, football, track, whatever it is, it's just different.
It is.
I mean,
it's hard.
Do you really think do you think college sports is watered down, especially at that level, because of that? Because we have guys who are playing that might not necessarily be the cream of the crop. I mean, if you're a college, you got to get who you can get. Let's be honest. I mean, if I'm, I don't want to say Appalachian State, that was kind of one of those used to be jokes. Now they get guys that can play a little bit. But if I'm the, I don't know, Missouri S&T squared or whatever, I don't know, I'm going to get who I can get. And if I can fill a quota at the same time, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, you want to keep your job as the coach, so
absolutely.
You got to fulfill those quotas, and that's getting people to come to your school.
And we want guys who are going to graduate. Okay, well, I'm going to get guys who are smart enough to open the book every now and then and let them play. And I mean, they might be able to. They might know what the quadratic equations are in the Pythagorean theorem, but they can't dribble very well, but by God, that's okay.
Here's a good example. I mean, you got to think of where some of these colleges are.
Yes.
We had people from Florida get to campus, get right back in their car, and never laid foot on the football practice field. They were gone.
Why? Because they're like,
they got there and went, what in the heck is this?
Where am I?
Hey, no way. You recruit someone that never comes and visits, and they fly in from Florida to St. Louis or Kansas City, and they get picked up by somebody
drive all the way to
Fayette, Missouri, and they're like,
"What's in Fayette?
Oh,
nothing. It's very close to being
funny.
Iowa South."
I talked to, I guess I'm sure Phil won't mind me mentioning this. I talked to Phil Tessero today. We were talking about the All-Star game that's going on out at Jeffco this weekend. He had a question. He wanted to know if I knew. Anyway, he went to Central Methodist, and he was talking about one of his buddies that I think he was traveling from Florida, or maybe not Florida. I don't know where he was traveling. Oh, I'm sorry, Memphis. The guy was from Memphis. He actually has been a coach in St. Louis. I don't remember where Phil said. But anyway, he called the coach once he left Memphis. He got to Cape and, called the coach at Central Methodist. How much further do I have to go? It's like, oh, you're pretty far away. Then he got to St. Louis. Then he got to Columbia, and and called, and he almost. Phil said that he told Phil that he almost turned around because he didn't realize how far away from Memphis it really was, and he got up there and he ended up staying, but
because he didn't know how to get home.
Well, that could have been it, but
I got lost. I'm just going to stay here, go to college.
Now I went and visited Central, and the reason why I went there is. I visited. It was a great visit. There were some Herky guys. Mark Wynn was there. Chris Glaze, some others. And I liked it up there, and I was like, man, I'm going here. But I don't know, man. It seems like it might be watered down a little bit to me.
Well, and you also think about this.
There's a lot more schools that have a lot of more sports now, too.
And that's why I think, and they not only have, the varsity, but they have a JV squad, so...
that JV stuff, I played on the JV a little bit at Central. We had to go play Kemper Military Academy. It's not even a school anymore. It was right there in Boonville.
Whoa.
Mizzou had a lot of Prop 48 kids there, right? So we have homecoming on a Saturday. Play our homecoming game. And then all of us JV players got to go play an afternoon game that Sunday. Mind you, this is after homecoming. Homecoming was the night before, okay?
Oh, boy.
We play our homecoming game, and then all of us JV guys got to go play Kemper Military Academy. Dude, they're loaded. I ended up playing both ways in that game because we had so many guys fall out of the game. Back to homecoming was the night before. And they beat us 63-3. Dude, they had some guys that eventually played at Mizzou. I don't even remember some of their names, but they just whooped our butt. So playing that JV college ball, you play some JUCOs.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're a JV team, and it ain't no fun.
Well, that's what I think has changed it a little bit. And a lot of these colleges may have only had the upper echelon sports, maybe men's basketball, women's basketball, maybe a baseball and a football. They didn't have all the other sports. And now
Swimming,
they're starting to add
tennis,
diving and lacrosse.
He said diving.
I mean, it's a sport though. It is a sport.
But they
And
sure it's
small
part of
schools
swimming,
adding that.
it's swimming and diving. You can mix them together.
Yeah.
But
You can mix the sports together. You can mix the genders together. Go ahead, continue.
oh, jeez.
Oh man,
Oh, you got me right off topic there.
You're welcome.
Thank you, buddy.
he kind of just that was good.
But I mean, it has changed because there is a lot more schools that are, and I feel like that's coming from more of kids getting involved because they're looking at this. Colleges are looking at the dollar sign and thinking, "Hey, I can get that. I can offer that kid
College is a
$10,000." But it's going to cost him $35,000 to go here, so he's going to pay me $25,000. So I'm going to get that $25,000 back as soon as he steps on campus, And I feel like that's the key thing is it is definitely a business, and I feel like more and more schools, like you said, coaches are protecting their jobs, so they're just getting the numbers. They got a quota they got to hit. I'm going to get guys in.
It's a numbers game when it's all said and done.
Yes.
They have to they have to do what they got to do.
And a sport like football is a numbers game, period.
Yes.
So then, not only is it a numbers game, you want to get as many players as you can because, I mean, you got to have 11 out there at a time, and then you got 3 different, offense, defense, and special teams. It is a numbers game.
Sure
I don't
is.
care what anyone says. The more numbers you have out, it doesn't necessarily say you're going to be a better team.
Right.
But it does give you more opportunities or more choices.
And it also gives those kids more opportunities to get better because they're playing maybe at a lower level, but they're getting competition, which is something that, I think helps develop kids into better players and to better people. Is the more you compete, the better you're going to be. I mean,
we've really, with Dylan, I taught, I think he could probably have played a college sport if he would have wanted to.
Why didn't he want to?
I don't know.
What'd you do, Jason?
I don't know that he necessarily didn't want to. I think going to Mizzou was like kind of something he just really wanted to do. But and maybe that's partly my fault because I took him to a lot of Mizzou games when he was really young, to some basketball games and to some football games and what have you. And I loved that area. If I wouldn't have came back to my high school sweetheart back then, probably I'd have stayed up there. I would have. I love it up there, and I don't know. It's a lot because I look at what we're paying for him to go to state school next year, and he's a 4.0 student, and it's still going to cost us quite a bit of money.
Oh, it's
and if he was going to a private school, he may be getting what. He's getting a $5,000 scholarship for football, but they cost $35,000 to go to.
It's playing football. Though.
Yeah, well, I know.
It's college athlete.
Well,
there you go.
I don't know that it's worth
Name,
it.
image, likeness. You don't think Dylan could sell some stuff? Be getting a job at
Have you ever talked to Dylan?
Yeah, I have. I think Dylan has said about as many words. Hang on, let me count on my hand. Carry the one. He's probably said about 15 words to me.
Maybe.
And I've actually tried to have a conversation.
Well, yeah, because I told you to tell him to shoot the goddamn ball more.
He's like, yeah, pie sucks. And
no, that was Jill.
Listen.
Oh, that was funny.
Wait, you don't think that Dylan hasn't said that too? Come on.
Oh, heck yeah.
Come on, bro.
Not on air live.
Well, not on here, but maybe to my face.
Maybe in the room before the game. But
yeah, probably too.
I never said that.
We're going to go ahead and jump to a break, but when we come back, we'll.
I love all my friends at Pius.
Me too.
All right.
I do.
Yeah, that's good.
I said my friends. There's not many that I'm friends with.
That's fair, Jason. That's a fair
Oh,
assessment.
come on now.
All right, when we come back, we'll have our third segment of the Coach's Box, not third episode, and we'll be right back.
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
I'm the captain of the Pee Wee football team. We may be small, but we are mighty, annoying. And you are so tired from playing defense against us that your focus is about to ride the bench. Go, go, go. Thanks, Mom. Bye. Come on, come on. And if you have cut rate car insurance, then not even a Hail Mary will save you from paying for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
And Barnhart welcomes back the 2-pound pork steak special every Thursday. Kids eat free every Tuesday, and all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day, all day, only at Case and Bucks and Barnhart, home of over 55 appetizers. Learn more at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
Question about my listing price?
Updating listing to Lizard Heights.
No, listing price.
Wizard Kites.
Can I talk to a real human agent, please?
Are you tired of high school sports behind a paywall? Then you need to check out Maritime Sports, your high school sports source. We at Maritime pride ourselves on covering sports with student athletes as our main interest and putting a spotlight on them. You can check out our articles, photo galleries, and much, much more, all for free. So check out Maritime Sports at our website, maritimesports.net.
All right, well, welcome back to the third segment of the Coach's Box. Here you go. You got that right, gentlemen. I didn't say the episode, so there you go. Took it in for both of
Yay!
you. So we'll kind of piggyback off what we talked about in the last segment a little bit before we move on.
Sponsorship.
We'll definitely talk about that at the end of the show.
You could say it right now. It's a good time.
All right, well, then let's talk about some sponsorships. We would looking for some great sponsorship out there as these two guys are enjoying themselves over here and putting the camera on my ugly face. But once again...
We're enjoying ourselves.
Sponsorships.
Me and Chris have radio faces.
That's a true statement there.
That's right.
But we have some sponsorship opportunities for you. $25 a month. You'll get unlimited sponsorship on any of our shows that we do for the month, as well as our sports with Jim Powers with Caravan. We'll be able to do those shows as we go as well.
On the move with the Caravan Sports Preview Show.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a lot.
It's a lot to
You
say
expected him to say all that?
there. Yeah, you didn't put it in front of me. I got to read it.
I didn't put it on the teleprompter. My bad.
Yeah, Hey Joe, where's your teleprompter?
Space.
Dude, you kind of look like Joe.
Wow. Joe who? Joe Rogan?
Sleepy Joe. He does not.
He has as much hair as Joe Rogan.
He does not look like Joe Rogan.
Oh, God.
Riley, do you have as much
He
hair
is
as Joe
not
Rogan?
on the Alpha, whatever it's
You guys
called.
are
Alpha
sick.
Brain.
Well, Joe Rogan used to do the thing where people had to eat bugs and stuff, so.
Yeah, that
What
was
was
kind
that
of a
called?
good show.
What?
Oh, God.
I don't know. Sorry. ADD is strong.
Yes.
Blair, continue talking.
So let's talk about some sponsorships. Once again, we would love to support your business. Throw your advertisement out there. $25 a month.
He throw it out there.
We will throw it out there.
He may even put a some type of. Well, we'll let you choose who you want to represent you.
Listen,
That's a scary statement.
if you have a hat, if you have a tire for your business and you're one of our sponsors, we will wear it. We will
sure.
shameless plug your business because you know what? We can and we don't care.
Yes.
We don't care at all. We'll put your stuff on our social media. We don't even, I mean, hey.
Yeah, you need to do
you
a
can pimp
TikTok
us out.
sometime soon.
I know,
You can
haven't.
pimp them out. Dude, I enjoyed the TikToks, dude.
The TikToks are great.
And I enjoy the comments.
You know
Those
what's
are fun.
What's really great is when someone else can do it. It takes a little bit. Guys, you learn how to do that crap.
I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
I kind of let the
My
Instagram go to crap, didn't I?
No technology driven here.
Listen, I know you guys have college educations, but you're just simple coaches.
I can
you
make
guys
a
are just
TikTok.
simple guys.
Haven't you seen them? Darn tasty.
Everybody's seen
Darn tasty.
I've got kids who go to our school who are like, is that guy who's on your podcast? Didn't he do like some cooking TikToks? I'm like, yeah, it's not the same guy. Don't worry. It's not that guy. We wouldn't let that guy on our show. Are you sure he looks just like him? I'm like, that? No, that's his brother.
Uh-oh. What? Why is Zac McVey saying you're my friend, Jarvis? Oh, because the pious thing I said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he?
My friends show up to the show.
Oof. Oof.
Oh!
That's rough.
Low blow.
That is
Low
rough.
blow. I'm going to have
Man.
Miss McVey on here yelling at me here.
Mama.
You don't want that to happen.
No
That's
way.
what I hear.
Yeah. So, go ahead, Blair. Finish up.
So, if you would love
Into
to
the
be a
microphone.
sponsor,
There you go.
My microphone's
Turn
fell down
it.
here.
Turn
If
it.
you would love to be a sponsor of our show, $25 a month. We will allow you to sponsor 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever you want to do. We're more than happy to show some advertisement for you and your business and put it all out there on our social media as well. So if you're interested, contact one of us, or you can
just send a
contact-
message to the show.
Yes, and
Yeah, Facebook page.
Yep. It's private messages, so if you can do it on the actual show if you want to. Say we ought to be interested, we'll reach out to you. But we'd love to have you out as a sponsorship of the Coach's Box and Off the Rails Media and all that it entails.
We will rep your stuff.
Absolutely, we will.
It's all about, hey, we rep all of our sponsors.
So if you're going to be a sponsor, right now I'm probably in a double X large. Trying to get back into my X large.
Listen, if you have a bumper sticker, Jason will put it on his face. Okay.
Well, if this is 99.1, I will not put it out.
I still got some of those bumper stickers, by the way.
There's a story
Been
behind
waiting
that.
for you guys to put one on my vehicle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a story behind that. You have to go watch episode.
I don't know.
have
Just
no clue.
wait. Just go to the Coach's Box TikTok.
episode. Like he knew.
He doesn't
That
know.
dude he has no
has
clue.
no
He
damn
doesn't even
idea.
know.
It was like in the
He does not
30s.
even know the episode when he recited the Jackson song.
Nope, I don't.
You notice I emphasized the jack on that part.
What are you trying to say, Jason?
Beat it. Beat it.
That's a good tune.
Oh, gosh. There we go.
But, yeah, so anyway, what's our next?
You have some graphics for the sponsorship stuff? Maybe?
Well, hell no. I ain't got anyway. No.
You know what? I've been kind of disappointed. I haven't seen Ron Rhodes' name pop up here recently.
I know.
Where
He's been
Is he busy trying to find a basketball job or something?
Maybe he is. Maybe you never know.
You just
know.
never
I'm
know
not-
about
I'm
Coach
just-
Rhodes.
You never know with that name. Might pop up somewhere soon.
I haven't seen Bruce Valroy's wife's thing
Miss
on here in a
Valroy,
while.
she hadn't popped up on here in a while either.
I'm sure Bruce is watching on the YouTubes. He's fine.
On the YouTube.
On the YouTubes. He's big time now. He came on the show a few episodes ago.
That was great.
It was a good time. We had a really good time. Him and Coach Winkler at the Perryville Connection. They invaded.
The Blues lost 5-2.
Darn.
That's okay. You know why that's okay? Get better draft picks, baby. Bring up in the draft.
Oh, brother.
We will not win the lottery. We'll not get Bedard.
I think
It's okay.
it was Cardinals I was reading about. Was it Keckle? Is it Keckle?
Who?
That pitcher that they're talking about they should get.
Kegel?
Yes.
Pronunciation is not Jason's favorite.
No, it's not.
I don't think it's Kegel.
Pronunciation.
I don't think it's Kegel.
I thought it was Keckle or something.
Keckle.
Has he got good strength?
Let me look it up. Gosh dang it. If I'd have done more homework.
Does he call his workout? I'm doing some Kegels.
That's what Zach would tell you. Did you read the agenda, Jason?
Oh my gosh, you guys don't even know. It's even worse.
No, I don't.
I don't.
Oh my god. Don't you know? Really? Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
What?
It's only funny, I guess, if you know.
I guess so.
Well, I'm never going to find this guy's name.
Kegel.
That's not it.
Google Kegel. See how that goes.
It didn't go well.
Google Kegel.
It's not.
Do
No,
it.
it's a baseball
Do it.
player. Gosh darn
Well,
it.
how do you know his name isn't Kegel?
Could have sworn it's Keckle.
Jarvis isn't prepared, Zach said.
Oh, shut up.
Where is Zach even comment? Is he on the show watching?
He is. And,
I ain't even paying attention.
and Winkler says you're terrible, Miller.
What?
Winkler
Why?
says you're terrible, Miller.
Where are they commenting on? I'm on the
Well,
coach's
you
box.
got to go back out of it and come back on it there, and then you'll see him.
Oh, that's secret.
Dallas.
Keuchel.
Yes, I was right.
Dallas Kegel.
Thank you, Coach Winkler.
Keuchel, that's who I was talking about.
I don't think Winkler knows what Kegels are either, so we'll just leave it at that. That's a new thing. That actually started in the 80s, and Winkler was already getting his AARP card in the 80s.
Oh my god!
So, hey Winkler, if you're gonna go there, man, high five back. Ooh. Don't even mess with me today. I'll give you attention just like I did the other 40-some-odd kids.
He'll be driving right up 55 and be here before the show's over.
Listen,
He ain't got it.
Hey,
I ain't scared of an old guy. Bring it.
old guy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, Coach Winkler's awesome.
He is awesome.
But I'm not saying that he's
young?
Extremely young or
Maybe
anything.
he's young at heart.
He's seasoned. Oh, he's definitely young at heart. Hell, he watches this show. He knows how to use technology.
And he stays awake for like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's Blair.
But he does get his afternoon nap every day.
Blair, that's a lot of older people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't sleep.
I guess not.
They just don't. They don't have to have as much sleep. Just
No.
telling you.
He said no idea. That's why I said you're terrible. You are terrible, Blair. I agree.
Know.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't know.
Jeff
oh, here we go. Hey, there's Jeff.
Hey,
Coach
there.
Barry. Referee Barry.
All right, so here's it.
Go ahead and read it, Blair.
In my opinion, being a college athlete anymore is watered down or not held to the high regard that it used to be. I understand coaches having to fill roster spots and positions, but some of those folks are grabbing kids who haven't even productive in their careers. And I agree with Blair. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let me say that one more time. And I agree with Blair.
That's the first person
I think it's
ever.
because of all these colleges are adding different sports levels to their existing programs. So there you go. I mean, I think that's it is a point of emphasis, and I think it's a big point of emphasis in colleges that they are adding all that. making a big difference.
Well,
make money.
The more stuff that you have, the more kids that you have to be able to get on campus. So, I mean, if you decide you're going to have a fencing program, that's great. And Coach Winkler, you're absolutely insane. Afternoon naps are not better than sex. Just stop.
Why are we talking? What?
What the hell are you thinking right now? This is Coach Winkler, I love you, man, but
I can't believe he put that on there.
Oh, gosh.
He put that on there where everyone can see it.
What?
I can't help but laugh. That's hilarious.
Your wife's going to be like, what?
Fencing. Jeff Berry said fencing.
Yeah, I know.
That's another one.
Start a fencing program. Start chess. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
I agree. I think it is watered down. Dude, there was not many people that went to college to play sports when I was here in Jefferson County in the 90s.
No. I mean, and I don't think it's going to get any better either. So I think it's going to continue to keep growing. More and more kids are going to go to college for athletics, but they're going to get a 60%.
It's going to be like AAU. You're pay to play.
Yeah, 60 to 70%
There's
of
a lot
that's
of
going to
programs
be
that are like
you
that.
pay and you pay.
You pay to play.
Yeah.
You pay to play. That's what you're doing.
Uh-oh. Jillian Jarvis is watching.
Oh, gosh.
We better be quiet.
Yeah, she already made fun of me tonight at the gym.
Well, I mean, I was going back and looking at some episodes where she called you an idiot. Like the first time you brought her on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like back in...
The best was, though, she said,
89.
Pius sucks.
Yeah,
that was the best.
That's funny.
That was the best.
Esports.
That's
esports.
Come on, stop.
We have those at high school level.
Do you guys have them over there?
We have esports.
You have esports? How many more kids are playing? How many kids are doing esports over at Herky?
I don't know.
You don't know?
We try to give our kids a vast opportunities
Oh my
to
gosh,
succeed.
it's so deep in here right now. Could you just stop? I'm only wearing tennis shoes. I ain't got my crap kickers on.
He said you pay to play, but do you celebrate that with signing days?
You're damn right those kids are still there doing signing days at their high schools.
Oh, absolutely they are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, they were decided they're going to go play at whatever, the pharmacy school or whatever in St. Louis, on the College of Pharmacy. What is it called now?
St. Louis College of Pharmacy.
It's not called that.
I don't know.
Used to be.
It used to be. What's the St. Louis Pharmacy School now? Well, gosh, I didn't do my homework either. Anyway, you're going to go play at some of those places, and you're doing a signing day. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to be like our boy here, Jason Jarvis, and you got to finish the place that you're going to. You don't just do the signing day, by God, and then be like, and then, you go to college, you do it for like a couple weeks, and you're just like, oh, this ain't for me. No. You got to be like our boy Jason Jarvis over here, CTE and all. CTE and all, and you got to finish what you started.
Since I'm not a numbers guy, as you guys all know this.
Yeah, I know.
I'd
We listen to your crap about baseball.
I would really be curious to see now what the number is.
UHSP.
Yep.
What?
Oh, yeah. University of Health Science.
There you go. Yeah.
It still says St. Louis College of Pharmacy, but yeah.
But I would be curious to see...
University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy.
The Los Angeles Angels Anaheim Pharmacy School. Go ahead.
Yeah, whatever.
Go ahead.
But I would be curious to see, like, I know that, there were stats out there where, like, 1 in every 700,000 kids play at a Division I basketball, or we get a scholarship for Division I basketball, or whatever. I'd be curious to see what that number would be as far as how many of those would become now college just athletes. What one and however many would be college athletes. I bet that be big time drastically changing in the last 5 years.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what the consensus of that is.
Hey, and listen, there ain't nothing wrong with going to
absolutely not.
Those. Absolutely not.
No.
I think it's awesome. Hey, listen, I was the guy who I was offered a tryout at a community college, and I'm like, no, I'm going to do the teaching and coaching thing. I didn't get to be a college athlete. I didn't get to be the guy who sat on the end of the bench and then did all the practices and got the hell beat out of me. I don't care. I mean, that'd be great. I wish sometimes I wish I would have been that person. If you're going, it doesn't matter what college you're going to, you do a signing day, it is awesome. It is awesome for you and your family.
Sure it is. Big time deal.
I just hope that you can stick it out. That's the only thing. I mean, if you have to move because it's not the right fit, I'm okay with that.
Well, what if I'm not starting? I'm a freshman. I think I should start.
I don't give a damn if you
start. I'm not starting. I'm not starting. I'm not starting, so I'm quitting.
All right, unrealistic expectations. Cool.
I think the biggest
You've never seen any of those?
Transfer portal.
You've never
Go
seen
to
any of
transfer
those?
portal, bro.
But I think the biggest thing that we think about it here is, okay, there is kids getting signing to go to these different colleges to participate in whatever sport they want.
Participate
in whatever sport they would like.
He made fun of my enunciations.
Mine's terrible. But I feel like, it is a highlight of their life at that point. So I think we need to highlight those kind of things. I think it's important for those kids to understand, hey, this is a big deal for you and your family.
I don't want to agree with something that Zach said, but Zach said college sports is a full-time job. And and I don't think some of these kids realize what they are stepping into.
Well, they don't until they get there.
Well, no, because they've never... some of them don't understand. Hey, listen, when you can't get to class on time... God, I love our tardy report. When you can't get to class on time and you don't show up to your college practice on time... Jason, you're a college athlete. You're the only one here. You're the only one here on our show that's currently been a college athlete. So Zach's played college sports. Kevin's played college sports. You've played college sports. Me and Blair suck. What was it like to not show up on time for anyone who didn't show up on time to practice? Go ahead.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
What happened, Jason? Did they go,
or just the team?
Okay. Well, hey, wait, Coach. I don't feel good. I just slept in. How'd that work? How'd it work, Jason?
Did you get punished, and did the team get punished?
No, just tell the story.
Everybody could get punished. I mean,
everybody get punished.
And you're probably more worried about what was going to happen to you from your teammates for being late.
Because you got punished.
Are you kind of describing like the private pile getting beat by his
they ain't gonna beat you with the soap. I mean, because you're hopefully you only got one roommate in your room, and hopefully he ain't gonna open the door and let them all beat the crap out of you. Not good. You don't want to. I can remember. I can remember one time.
Go ahead, tell the story.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, that's all right. We're good with bad.
Me and a couple of my buddies, whatever. We went out the night before. We had practice the next day. Went out. It was stupid college night. Probably didn't get home until, sun was coming up. Whatever.
Good God, where'd you go? There's nowhere in Fayette to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, there were some good parties out there in the woods.
Fair.
Field
parties.
Yeah, there were some nice field parties, dude. And so
I don't know anything about field parties.
I just snorted when I laughed.
I know.
So anyway, we get back. We all fall asleep at my buddy's place
because they were tired.
Yes, we were very tired. And we woke up, and we had like 15 minutes, and we had to be on the field. And luckily, he only lived a few. We all jumped in his truck. He took off. I mean, you don't understand how fast.
Yeah, I do.
We went, and thank God it was just shells. Grabbed our helmet and our shoulder pads. I don't even know what the hell I had on. And ran to practice. Because if you were late, dude, you can't be late for practice. You can't be late for practice.
And here's another crazy point. Jeff Berry says, nothing wrong with going at all, but I witnessed 3 kids holding signing days to be college athletes last year. Show up day 1, and the coach had no clue who they were. They turn around and were sent home.
Wow. Whoa.
How
what?
Crazy is that?
Would you like to be that kid?
Wow.
Did you see the one lineman that...
Wow.
Okay, this was a kid that was going... This was great. It was a big thing. The guy, lineman, and he said he was going to Illinois and had a signing day and all that. And Illinois had never,
no way,
made it all up.
Oh, jeez. I didn't see that.
Yes.
Man, that's like the exact opposite of that one dude who said the one dude who got hired by Notre Dame who lied on his resume.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the exact opposite. Only the kids lied about it.
Right, yeah.
Man, I should tell everybody that I got recruited by a big-time school to play basketball, and I'm like, no, I'm better than that.
3 kids signed college athlete last year and showed up and up day 1, and the coach had no clue. They turned around and were sent home.
Golly,
Who's running the recruiting there?
Wow.
Like, what? Who are these guys?
That would be a smack in the face to day one and show up there and be like,
You're smack in the face?
holy crap.
I wouldn't even want to go back home.
Because my dad would have smacked more than my face.
And he probably would have smacked that coach, too.
Wow, I've never had. Wow.
Dang. That's the craziest thing I think I've heard in a while.
And Chris was being speaking a lot of in jest over there about what I was talking about my article there. But what I'm saying is
celebrity.
What we're talking about right now. How many will actually play 4 years of college basketball, football, lacrosse, whatever the heck they went for?
Fencing. On guard.
I do not think I've seen it. Now football wise, and I was just talking as a head coach, but I had other kids that I had one a kid get recruited to Central Methodist, went there, lasted not even a semester, came home. I had a couple of guys that actually I coached that went to Central Methodist and didn't make it even a year. Wow. So I mean, that's the thing. How long are they going to make it?
Well, I mean, that's the $1 million question. But you know what? When out with the transfer portal, you recruit these guys and they don't like it, they might just, I'm going to go somewhere else.
Now,
yeah, you do whatever you want now.
Love picked what?
Oh,
Michigan?
man.
And that wasn't even on his list.
I know.
You know what? They made a good offer. A big bag of cash.
Money.
You mean to tell me that Michigan has more money than Mizzou?
Obviously.
The donors, wait, hang on. The friends of the program have more money at Michigan than they do at Mizzou. Mizzou, you have let everyone down.
It's called alumni.
Okay, there's no big time alumni. I'm sorry. Oh wait, I take it back. They have Chris Webber and Juwan Howard. Juwan Howard's a coach. Smush.
Maybe he didn't.
Remember the Smush? You guys remember that? That was great. Smush him right in the face.
That's a little lower crazy.
Juwan Howard's crazy.
Well, and then after all the Caleb Love stuff went through and I've looked, I mean, his stats weren't as good as he may not be as good a player as I thought.
Okay, wait.
He's dang good enough to be.
What would he have done at Mizzou?
I know.
I mean,
he'd have brought a ton of people in there. I promise you that.
Man, if they could have landed him, it'd have been a different story.
I would agree.
Bro, come on.
It's already been a pretty good story so far.
Okay.
You don't think Gates' first year was a good story?
I mean, it was good. It was good. You got beat by
losing
Princeton.
to Princeton sucked.
Princeton. Lost to a 15 again.
It's like when I lose to you. That's
an NCAA record for most losses to a 15 seed.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Blair, if you actually pay attention to college basketball, you'd know that.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that that's the most.
Yeah, they set the record by losing to Princeton. I don't freaking know how many.
Well,
it's a record.
A bunch of them because
Norfolk State. Let's just go with that. Let's just start with that one.
Sucks.
Princeton, there's 2. Okay, how many other schools are supposed to be big time lost to a 15 seed team?
I don't know.
All right, that's right.
I guess not more than 2.
Well, probably not.
Maybe not.
There you go, just like that.
I don't know. Who was it? It's Arizona's lost to
Kentucky did last year.
I know, we were so happy.
That was like one of the happiest days of the year.
I was like, oh, this is the best day ever.
It's so sick of hearing about Kentucky. You live in Missouri, dude?
Great. I do. Go Big Blue. Always will say that.
There's always got to be a bandwagon jumper somewhere.
Yeah. There is not a bandwagon jumper in me.
You just don't know how to jump off. That's why.
That's a good reason.
That thing is going. That thing is flying down a cliff on fire.
No, it is not.
I still think hopefully Gates and Mizzou will get some guys to transfer in there.
Well, they better get on the wheel quick because there's a ton of people going places already right now. I mean, people are signing left and right.
How'd Kentucky do against Mizzou this year?
No, they got beat.
How many games?
They only lost 1.
Just 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jarvis, shut up. Kentucky doesn't suck. That's another Jarvis.
Yeah, they do.
Thank
suck.
you, Dave.
Oh,
yes.
Jesus. Get out of here.
The
He is right.
other
I had a lot of
jughead.
respect for you. I had more respect for you than your brother. Now I'm not sure about that.
Hey, wait a minute. He's
You're
actually
out, Dave.
filled in for you on the show.
He did. One
Yeah.
time.
The one
On a
where you're
show
supposed
that
to
we
show
weren't
up.
even told you weren't going to show
Yeah,
up.
I know that.
And he
So you know
cast
what?
with us good.
So you know what? He can have his opinion.
Okay. All right. For one night.
He
Let's
was
go.
on the Jughead show.
He's on the Jughead show. It was rough, man. It had multiple Jarvises on there.
You're pretty good at ruining shows that have to do with me.
I agree.
My birthday.
Yeah, he
ruined it.
ruined his birthday. Didn't you see the graphic?
I did.
That was great.
That was
did.
nice.
I
You're
don't think I
welcome.
shared that though.
Oh, well, why
That
not?
was the only one I didn't
I guess
share.
I mean,
Oh, sorry.
we've talked about the Cardinals.
Yep.
How about the Battlehawks, man? How about the fake punt?
I saw the highlights of it. I didn't get to see it,
I
but
only saw
somehow-
the highlights too, but
It was pretty sweet.
that was pretty sweet. The fake punt for the TD.
Yeah.
Then the hometown guy scored the touchdown to go ahead, and
Yeah, I did. I think I just like I said I watched the highlights. It's awesome to see that they were that numbers thing about the more fans have came and watched in those 3 home games, or now 4, I guess, than all of the entire home teams.
For all
added-
the other.
all of them added up together.
Well, yeah, they've got. Well, that's the thing. I mean, the worry about the XFL, and this will be the last thing we talk about, is it sustainable? And in St. Louis, it's sustainable.
Because there
but
isn't.
but there's like
because there's no football here.
there's like 500 people showing up to other teams.
Like Vegas,
really?
Vegas had like 900 and something people at their
Yeah,
game.
they're barely, if they are, breaking 1,000 people.
Oh, well, then
Yeah, and you know,
it's done.
Okay, so the question is why would you have a team in a town that has
That's what I don't understand either. Why are they
like
having
Seattle dumb,
why-
Vegas dumb?
Yeah,
Agreed.
I don't understand that either.
I'm gonna put a team in any place where there's not a football team.
put it
Memphis.
somewhere in Oklahoma.
Houston has a team now.
Memphis.
No, people too many Titans fans. Hell, I'd put them in like Norfolk, Virginia before I'd put
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's a good one. Those people are nuts. San Antonio might be a good one. Do they have one in San Antonio?
No.
I don't know.
No, there's not an NFL team.
No,
in
not
Sarasota.
NFL. Come on, Jason.
Oh, Battlehawks? I don't know.
No, like XFL teams.
You know what I'm
XFL teams.
Not that I know of,
think
but I
of-
don't know.
I would put them in places where there's no other NFL
Put
team.
one in Nebraska somewhere. Well, you're talking about football.
Put one in Ohio, because you know how those a-holes think about Ohio State football.
Yep.
You know who you are.
Oh,
The-
man. Jim Powers is going to be on here in a
He
second.
won't watch the show.
Too big time.
Ohio State.
He ain't watch the show.
I just love how it shows St. Louis. I don't care. Stan Kroenke, you still suck.
Agreed.
Why'd you got to bring up his name, Jason? I was doing just fine until you
Because
said
when
it.
it's football and it's St.
Yeah,
Louis,
yeah.
his name has to be brought up.
I don't know if the XFL is sustainable. I wish it would be, and I love the fact that people are going to games, and St. Louis is representing. St. Louis represented when they had the second rendition of
Yep.
the NFL, and the people are coming out, and then now they're coming out and they're showing out. But you know what, man? I mean, I hate it because if this doesn't work, I don't think it's coming back.
No.
That's it.
This is it. This is my hot take. If the Battlehawks and the XFL do not work,
Yes, there's a team in Oakland, Dave.
they're done.
Or no, Oakland, no.
There is no.
Is there a team in Oakland?
What? NFL?
No, Battlehawks.
XFL? No.
I don't think there is.
I don't think
No.
so.
XFL, no.
Dude, I already said I don't know. I know there's Tampa Vipers, maybe. There used
There
to be.
is something, yeah.
Okay, and there's a team in Vegas, and there's a team in Seattle. That's literally it. I don't know
Yeah,
enough
I don't
about.
know all
But
of
it doesn't
them
matter. You can't put those two teams right there by themselves. Are not going to outdraw anybody. I mean, they're not going to outdraw a
gotta go to
Division
cities
III
that don't
college
have-
team.
You got to go to cities that don't have.
That's exactly right. You got to
I'd
go
agree.
places where they used to have it or they don't have it, and you got to hope that they want it. You got to find those places that want an NFL team that can't get one. Portland would be great because Portland has one sports team, the Trailblazers.
That's it.
That's it. They want a baseball team. Why can't they have a football team? You don't think some people in Portland would show up to watch football? Yeah, those people are crazy. I mean, hell, they get excited. They burn stuff down.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be great.
I knew that was coming.
Great fan experience.
Do you think that-
maybe call them, the Enfuego. Portland Enfuego.
You think if the XFL is over after this last experiment?
Well, don't you have the USFL coming next? It's coming up next.
They should
Jeez.
merge the leagues.
Yes. Do
Yeah,
you
they
think
should
that?
be all one.
Ooh, wait, they should do a game between each other.
Yeah.
And they call it the Mediocre Bowl. It's not super.
Do you think St. Louis gets
The Lemon Bowl.
NFL team?
What else?
Wait, what'd you just ask me?
Do you think St. Louis gets an NFL team?
Hell no!
No, you
No!
don't. The next big
Hell no! No!
We'll never have
No!
it.
I don't know. I
We'll
think
never have one in our lifetime.
No!
I think the XFL has said
No!
has made the
Hell
NFL
no.
realize
No.
that people in
Hell
St.
to
Louis
the no.
will support an NFL team.
No. Can I say this enough times? Can I say it again? Wait.
Do I?
Wait for hot take.
What you're saying?
I'm going to give you
do
some
I want that
mind
to be
blowing.
true?
Yes.
No, it's not happening.
I want
Stop.
that. I want
Stop.
to be an NFL city.
Not happening.
I want to be
No.
one. Shut up,
It's
Chris.
not happening. Stop. It's just no. It's not.
No, you
happening.
stop.
No NFL team is coming to St. Louis.
Hey, you're outruled.
I don't care.
2 herky, 1
I don't
pie.
care what.
Get out.
You wear your red shirts all day long.
I don't
can
have
mute
it.
you
We
if I
don't have
wanted
red
to.
shirts on.
It's
You're
still
Lakers.
no. It's
Go
not
Lakers.
happening. Don't give a dumb take like Arenado being a disappointment and say
I
the
don't think
NFL
it's
is
a dumb
coming back.
take. I
They're
don't think it's a
not
dumb
coming
take.
back.
You don't know that.
Oh, okay. So
I think we
if
would-
I sued you for a bunch of money,
They didn't
would you
sue
still
you.
want to be friends with me? I'm
They
asking you
sued
the
the
question.
moron
Stop.
that took us
Answer
out
the
of here
question.
wrongly.
Answer the question. Would you be friends with me if I'm gonna sue you and you have to settle with me? Would you be friends with me?
I don't know.
No,
that I would.
No, you
Tim
wouldn't.
Winkler just
Just
said
stop.
it. NFL upset with STL over the
Bingo.
lawsuit.
Not happening.
I still think it's
Mr.
gonna happen.
Afternoon Sex greater than or afternoon nap greater than sex is saying right now the NFL is upset with the St. Louis.
And
Afternoon sex. Afternoon delight.
your boy McVey says heard they are making a 30 for 30 over the Rams leaving STL.
That wouldn't take very long. It's a 15-minute show.
Well,
Cronky lies, Demoff lies. They put everything in a trailer and they leave
Fisher.
town. And Fisher.
you got to talk about Fisher.
7 and 8.
Yeah.
7 and 8.
7 and 9. 7 and 9.
Effing
7 and 9.
Nine.
7 and
I
9.
bet they'll be here. I bet they'll be here
When?
when the expansion happens.
When Stan Kroenke dies,
they expand. We are never getting an expansion team.
you're never going to
think
get.
so.
You're not going to get any team.
Okay,
Where they
St.
go-
Louis
where they gonna go?
Stallions.
You're not going to get the Chargers.
Do you remember the Stallions?
They're not going to get any of them. It doesn't
Chargers?
matter. Not going to get them either. They'll go back to San Diego before they go to St. Louis. Are you out of your mind?
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think St. Louis will get one because
St. Louis won't get an expansion team,
Not until this guy's dead.
and they won't get.
I think they see this.
and what?
People in St. Louis are going to come here and support, and they're going to see money.
no,
Some owner's going to think money,
How
money, money.
mad were they about the freaking stadium? Our government, no one's going to put out money for them.
The dome is still there.
It's still there. You're right.
The dome is still there, so there's no way. By the way, Winkler's new nickname is Afternoon Delight. Thanks, McVey. That's exactly right.
Oh my,
Coach Delight.
Oh my
Coach
God.
Delight.
Coach Delight. I'm never going to be able to
love
look
it.
at you the same.
Sky rockets in flight.
I still cannot believe you said a nap. No way in hell.
Afternoon nap is
No way
greater
in hell.
than sex.
No way in hell.
Tim Winkler. I'm gonna make that into a meme.
We should make it into a shirt and sell it. Yes.
Hashtag fall forward.
Oh, yeah. Fall forward.
Wow.
Put Afternoon Delight as the name under who said the comment.
That'll be the new St. Louis NFL team. The Afternoon Delight.
Always got. Hey, can't play any night games. The lights can't play night games. Only afternoon games. Only afternoon games. That's what we play.
Winkler always, he says, I get afternoon naps. I didn't say anything else about that.
What? He said.
I know what he's talking about, implying there.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I think that's a good segue.
Yeah,
to
end the show.
And now anyone that thought they were going to be a sponsor is definitely not going to be one.
He said, no, don't put afternoon delight. Put Tim Winkler on her.
Hey, wait. Coach Winkler's trying to make some extra cash here. He wants the royalties.
Well,
Don't let him fool
maybe
you.
we should have invited him to the show. He'd probably show up better than some of the other castmates.
Well,
probably be here every
he's,
day.
he's been on the show before.
He would be here every week, I guarantee it.
Listen, he's already had his nap. He'd be good to go.
He would be. I need my nap. I'm tired.
Oh, my gosh. Stop it.
And I'm on vacation this week.
What'd you
too.
do?
I'm still tired.
What are you tired from? Telling kids they're underachievers?
Yeah. That's me.
You're
me.
such a
I
disappointment.
still cannot believe you picked Arenado. I just wanted to go like, it's my birthday. Pow! You know, I just smack you.
That'd been great.
Well, you've been watching the Coach's Box.
Yeah, listen to him. And we're out.
I mean, there were so many other choices.
So many.
But I
So many.
O'Neal.
I made a wrong choice, I guess.
I mean,
Oh, you guessed you made a wrong choice?
I made a wrong choice.
Wow, really?
I admit when I'm wrong. I'm okay
No, you
with
don't.
that. Yeah, perfectly fine.
But you don't.
I
There's
just
no
made
way.
I told you I made a wrong choice.
All right.
Anything wrong with that? No, there isn't.
Wrong with
you
what you
never
said.
admitted it.
I did.
right.
No, you didn't.
I did admit it last week. I said I
Whatever.
made the wrong choice.
You're so full of it right now.
I did not.
Lies.
No.
He can
You're
lie with
full
a
of
straight
them.
face.
You're
It's a
full.
politician.
Oh, here we go.
Politician
Here
right
we
there.
go. Here
Future
we go.
mayor of Herculaneum.
Maybe.
The mayor was
Yeah.
in here tonight.
I mean, you gotta win alderman, I think, before you can be the mayor.
Not really. Not really.
You gotta prove that you can win. No, that's what I think. I can't help it. All right, thank you guys for. What you give me that look for?
Yeah.
You liked that one, didn't you?
All right, I'm out.
You guys have been watching the Coach's Box. We appreciate you guys tuning in. For all the guys here, we will hopefully see you guys.
All three of us.
All three of us. We'll see you guys next week. Till then,
Go Lakers.
well,
Go Hawks.
go Warriors. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great night.
See you, Ken.
Thanks for watching another rib-tickling, gut-busting, epic episode of The Coach's Box. Please like, share, and follow.